Right, you better work, Henty. Look at her. Janine Garofalo, honey. I was surprised that she was in one of your videos.
Yes.
Tell me how that came about.
Literally, I was in New York and I was like, I gotta film something. I'm bored and I gotta come up with something. I gotta make content. And this was about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I was just walking around New York City early January, and I was just asking people, am I a twink? Am I a twink? And so many people were giving me some sort of cockeyed answer. And then I saw Janine Garofalo in Chelsea where I was filming that, and she dropped like a $20 bill. And I said, that's Janine Garofalo. Did you drop a 20? She's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, can I ask you a quick question? And I asked her, and I was like, can I film myself asking you a question? She's like, yeah, okay. I was like, can you tell me, am I a twink? And she's like, I don't know you. I was like, that's prolific. I guess maybe a twink is something spiritual, something you really have to get to know somebody before you can decide. But she was hilarious, and then I saw her at an airport like 2 years after that, and I was tempted to ask her the same question, but I didn't.
Right.
I was like, I'll let it lie.
Like, Miss Garofalo, am I a twink?
And I wish that she would have given me the same roundabout answer.
What did you find out from asking people that? Were you a twink or not?
Most people were skirting around the fact that I was too old to be one.
Uh-huh.
They're like, well, I mean, if you feel like it, you could be a twink. Or people were saying, I think people thought I was also fishing for a compliment. So they were kind of being like, let's see, take off your hood, or try to really assess me, try to give me the compliment that they thought I wanted, but...
Take off your hood, skip around.
Exactly.
Give me a little leg.
Exactly. Let's see how you can handle a vodka soda.
Right. Look at them.
Oh.
The
That's
most
my
important...
dumpster queens. It's Pete Zayas, Michael
The Golden Girls, we talked about in the main show, were a touchstone for you and so many of us growing up.
Yeah.
Would you have a favorite Golden Girls episode?
Oh boy, I mean, it has to be the one when Dorothy's lesbian friend comes into town, Jean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was hilarious because it was smart, witty, and they said very little things that were kind of off color considering now. It's 30 years ago. They said maybe some jokes that were a little, you probably wouldn't say now, but even still for the times, they were pretty on point with tackling like homosexual issues. And Jean, it was just hilarious. I love
mean,
that
the
episode.
wordplay.
Yeah.
Jean's a lesbian.
Well, yeah, and then she's like, is it Eddie Thomas one? I don't even know who that is.
Danny Thomas was a famous comedy star from the 50s who was Lebanese Rose. Lesbian.
Do you think Jean would prefer Rose over me?
Oh, right, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
The interplay of Golden Girls is such a masterclass in acting, right?
Truly. I mean, they had so many lines that they said they all got off book in 2 days.
And also, do you ever watch Golden Girls rehearsal footage?
A little bit.
I mean, the little bit that's there, you're just like, wow. Just they really know how to do it. And the pauses, the looks.
And it's interesting to see them not act like their characters in between takes.
Yeah.
That was really fascinating because like Rue McClanahan doesn't necessarily act like Blanche, and Betty White doesn't necessarily act like Rose. So in between takes, it's kind of like a little jarring. But I'm down.
Oh, my, the Golden Girls house is up for sale, I'm sure you know.
Yeah. Could you imagine it? Let's go halvesies.
I'm in. I mean, wouldn't it be a gag? The gag is like you're out at the gay bar, you meet a handsome man, you're like, you know what, come back to my place. You pull up and then it's like, da, 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 da. You live at the Golden Girls house.
I mean, have to be hooking up with someone in their 40s or 50s for them to get it.
Right. You're right. Oh, so yeah, if you guys want to start a GoFundMe to help us purchase the
Please.
Golden Girls house, I promise to decorate it exactly like in the show.
We deserve to impress our trade.
Exactly. Okay, look at her. Oh, one of your dumpster queens, Mr. Pete Zayas, one of the funniest people around.
One of the funniest and craziest. We've been talking on the phone during quarantine. He'll call me and just be like, "What are you doing?" Like, well, I mean, I'm just here, watching YouTube videos, and we'll just talk and talk. He watches Real Housewives, and I watch Real Housewives, so we talk about that a lot. But we basically talk about how much we miss drinking in public.
Right. I like Pete Zayas. I'm in love with Pete Zayas' Cha-Cha Heels podcast. I accosted him the last time. I was like, I need more new episodes and I need them sooner.
Yeah. His prank calls on there are hilarious.
The prank calls are what hooked me in the first place.
I think he's prank called his mother.
If you have never seen Pete Zayas, you need to check out his work. I mean, he's in the Dumpster Queens, but his podcast, and he'll call up and he's like, "Hello, honey. I'm wondering." He'll speak in a very soft voice.
I want to cancel my gym membership. But he'll call like Equinox when he's trying to cancel his Planet Fitness membership. I want to cancel my membership. They're like, but he talks about it in roundabout ways, and it's just hilarious. You got to listen.
Yeah, definitely check him out. What's one of your favorite moments on set with Pete?
He got really sunburned one day, and he was looking like he was gonna faint. And I was like, "Can you finish your takes or not?" And he's like, "Yeah, I can." He's like, in and out of consciousness. And then the next day, no, later that night, he always likes to wear V-necks. So he sent me a photo of himself, bright red, sunburn. He was like, "I was going crazy on set because I was getting so sunburned." So now we always have to shoot his coverage first.
Right. And wear some sunscreen, Pete.
Yeah.
Okay, look at her. Another one of the dumpster queens, Michael Lucid.
Another crazy person. Michael Lucid is just so unique and so funny. It's crazy because Pete and Michael are both funny and lunatics and so out there, but in totally different lanes. Like, Pete is very pop culture centered and partying and kind of club kid-ish. Yeah. And Michael Lucid is a little bit more reserved and at home and kind of likes his figurines and dolls, and he's just so funny all on his own. So when we're filming our stuff, I try to write his stuff to be more like a Rose Nyland type, because it is so funny to have his sweet nature come across sometimes as a little bit crazy.
Right.
And us yell at him. But he's so funny.
I have not seen him as Damiana in a while.
I know. I wonder what's going on. I know last time a year ago, I saw him as Damiana. He got a new wig.
What?
Damiana got a new wig.
Could the drag world stand still? Not since Coco Peru tried to change her wig.
Got a new wig.
Oh, and last but not least, look at her.
Oh, honey.
I am looking at two hus. We have Elizabeth Taylor, and we have you as Elizabeth Taylor. Throw that back up there one more time, please, just so we can get into the beauty and majesty of Ms. Elizabeth Taylor in the White Diamonds commercial.
Don't I look good?
Michael. Sweetie, up in Yags. It's your Hey Qween drag debut.
Totally. Hey, I hope I get tapped for, some new franchise of Drag Race.
Right. Now, the White Diamonds commercial was a cultural touchstone for many of us young gay boys.
100.
Tell me about the first time you saw that. Do you remember?
I remember. I mean, I could remember the last time I watched it because I feel like it still airs during Christmas time. And I remember for the longest time, every holiday season, me wondering exactly what she's saying. And what are these men doing? Are they gambling over her, or is she dating one of them? And in 30 seconds, I still can't make heads or tails out of the plot of the commercial.
Right, she's on a riverboat.
She's on a riverboat in a convertible. This man comes out of an airplane. She's riding horseback on the beach. It's like, what is going on?
And who is Von Ryan? Because she says, not so fast, Von Ryan, or that's something like that.
Something. I'm like, not so fast, comrade.
Right, that's what it is.
I'm like, okay, is comrade a nickname that she just came up with, or is that his actual name?
See, all these years I thought she was saying someone's name, but you're right, it's comrade. Oh my God. But such a world of mystery and intrigue was created by the White Diamonds commercial.
I mean,
that we're still fascinated.
And I wonder if that's where Rue got the idea for the season 1 filter, because that whole commercial is filtered as hell.
Oh, honey.
And you know who put me in that look? Do you know Roz Dresfalez?
Yes.
She got me in that look. That's her wig. She gave me her press-on nails. She did my full beat. I keep trying to get her to audition for a Drag Race. She'd be great.
Oh, definitely would. You can see Roz Dresfalez on this very channel in some of our episodes of Queens Around the Country.
Oh, I love it.
Honey. Well, Michael, thank you so much for being here, sweetie.
Thanks for having me.
So much fun to get a chance to talk to you. Everybody should check out all your videos. Join your Patreon. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/HeyQueenTV for exclusive stuff you can't see anywhere. And we'll see you next time on Hey Queen and look at her. Hit it. Oh. Look at her. All right, Michael, this is your moment. Chair dancing. Give it to me, sweetie. Come on now. A little harder. She's doing her crotch. Yes. Look at her. Bye, baby. Love to Lady Wrenn. We miss you, baby.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Hello, children. Click here. Click here. And subscribe. You're welcome.